Fans who thought this Week 10 matchup between the Cardinals and Rams might determine positioning in the NFC West were right. Just they likely didn't think that position would be for last place in the division.
It's in for the touchdown! And the fourth quarter woes continue for the Rams.
No, this season hasn't lived up to expectations for the defending Super Bowl champion Rams.
The Rams fall to 3-5.
Or the Kyler Murray-led Arizona Cardinals.
You could hear some boos from the Arizona fans because their team is just not playing well.
Neither team has found any real momentum, and both are on the outside of the postseason picture looking in.
Oh boy, it feels like a microcosm of some of the moments for Arizona today in this season.
But that could change somewhat, starting with a win this weekend in Los Angeles. Of course, on offense, much of Arizona's success depends on Kyler Murray.
Murray, quick throw, on the slant, it turns for the touchdown.
The fourth-year quarterback is always a tough one to scheme for because of his big playability.
Murray with a lot of running room. There goes Kyler.
When the Cardinals and Rams played in Week 3's 20-12 LA victory, Murray threw the football 58 times. The Rams held him in check, though, and won the game.
Play fake, Kyler Murray, crowded pocket. He's hit, he's wrapped up, he is dumped at the 20.
But against the Seahawks, Murray used his legs to keep Arizona close with 2 long runs that showcased just why he's leading the team in rushing, averaging almost 40 yards a game at more than 6 yards a carry.
Collapsing pocket, Kyler Murray still on his feet and using those feet for a first down and plenty more out across the 40-yard line.
But Murray has to avoid the turnover issues this week that have plagued him this season. He's tied for the second most fumbles on the year.
On fourth down, Murray staying on his feet and he picks it up, but he lost the ball and the Seahawks have it.
Murray may also need to use those legs for more than just running the football against AD. The Cardinals are tied for giving up the 6th most sacks in the NFL.
He just buries him for another sack.
And even though the Rams as a whole aren't proficient at sacking the quarterback, Aaron Donald is, with 4 in his last 6 games, including a sack of Murray.
Wanted to swing it, pressure coming, and Donald! Is he going to get the sack? It's an intentional grounding flag.
Of course, any conversation of this game also has to involve all-world receiver DeAndre Hopkins going up against all-world corner Jalen Ramsey, who has said before that Hopkins is his toughest matchup.
Under pressure from Poona Ford, he's got DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins has a touchdown.
We can't go back to that Week 3 game earlier this season because Hopkins didn't play, but watching them go head-to-head before, it's clear these two take it to a whole nother level.
Going deep for Hopkins, incomplete. Jalen Ramsey was working with him.
As for the Rams' offense, major regression this year, a passing attack that can't crack 220 yards a game. They need Matthew Stafford to bounce back from a performance that saw him complete less than 50% of his passes.
It's wide open. This is just a bad throw by Stafford.
Which is right where his touchdown to interception ratio stands for the season. 8 of each, and even 50%.
Stafford to the air, and it's intercepted. Pick 6 for 26. Matthew Stafford's 8th.
I'm shocked he cut that ball loose.
No matter how rough Stafford looks, he always finds Cooper Kupp, TD last week, and 127 of Stafford's 165 yards.
On a day in which he caught his 500th pass, now he's got his 6th receiving touchdown of the year.
Here's the hold on there. Not many teams contain Kupp. Arizona has held him under 55 yards in 2 of their last 3 meetings, 44 yards in their first meeting this season.
Stafford looking that direction. Kupp, and it's off his fingertips at the goal line.
The big culprit in LA, the offensive line. Stafford sacked 28 times, 3rd most in the NFL, and why wouldn't opposing teams go after him? No rushing attack to speak of doesn't keep opposing defenses honest.
Stafford, more pressure. Parsons, sack, fumble, it's loose. The 5th sack of the day for Dallas, and they've got it.
Maybe Arizona's the team to get right against. Their defense has struggled in general and been susceptible to the pass.
Throws right, caught by Fan to the 15. 20, 25, 30, stays in bounds at the 40, 45, 50. Oh my goodness. What a mess that play was.
Absolutely awful.
Cardinals are giving up almost 27 points a game, second highest in the NFL. And despite Stafford being a sack machine, the Cardinals only got him once back in Week 3.
There goes Skowronek.
An open Skowronek with the catch. Another deep ball. Another 10-plus yard completion.
Can they bring more pressure this week? They do have one of the highest blitz rates in the league. It just hasn't produced a lot of sacks. Ultimately, this is a game featuring two teams for which time is running out. Either make a run now or start kissing postseason hopes goodbye. Division rivals, who've already faced off once this season, will the Cardinals rise like a phoenix from the ashes, or will Los Angeles ram their way to victory? You know how it works. Here's the predictions.